Welcome to the Finnish forest. Today, I'm going to show you how to pick wild mushrooms safely and responsibly. Here are some common mushrooms you may find in the woods. These green ones, okay for pickup. And these red-marked ones, not edible. Always double-check before picking. Some look very similar but can be dangerous. The forest in Finland is full of surprises. Mushrooms grow almost everywhere, under birch trees, beside mossy logs, or around fallen branches. Some appear alone, while others form beautiful clusters, whole patches of mushrooms covering the ground. Each species has its own look. For example, this is the black trumpet, also known as the horn of plenty. It's a rare but delicious edible mushroom with a dark, trumpet-like shape. You'll often find it hidden under leaves in mossy forests. Some mushrooms have a toothed underside, while others show fine gill-like lines beneath the cap. Always check both sides carefully before deciding to pick. In this video, I'll show you some common mushrooms you can find in Finnish forests. Some are edible and some are not. Please make sure you recognize them clearly before you go mushroom picking yourself. Sometimes you'll find mushrooms that look edible but aren't. Their colors, shapes, or smells can be tricky. When in doubt, it's always safer to leave it than to risk it. In this video, I'm holding the camera with one hand, so I have to pick the mushrooms with the other. But actually, the proper way to pick mushrooms is to use a small knife. Hold the mushroom gently with one hand and use the knife in the other to cut it off at the base. After cutting, you can also use a small brush to clean off any dirt before placing it into your basket or bag. As I walk deeper into the woods, the air feels cooler and the ground gets softer. Every few steps, I spot something new. A flash of orange, a touch of brown, or a white cap hiding in the moss. Some mushrooms almost blend into the forest floor. You only notice them when the light hits just right. It's not just about finding mushrooms, it's also about slowing down and observing nature carefully. Every detail tells a story. The texture of the moss, the fallen leaves, even the scent of the forest after rain. Now let's talk about something important, how to avoid getting lost in the forest. It's easy to get excited and wander deeper and deeper without realizing it. I've been lost before. Once, during my very first mushroom trip, it took me almost an hour and a half to find the main trail again. I thought the GPS on my phone would help, but in the forest, the signal can be weak, and sometimes your location on the map isn't accurate at all. Here's what I've learned. First, use your camera to record landmarks. Film things like a fallen tree, a unique stump, or a bent birch, anything that stands out from the surroundings. These clips can help guide you back if you lose your sense of direction. In dense forests like this, every path can look the same. Sometimes I leave small marks on the ground or take a photo every few minutes. It helps me retrace my steps later. Second, always return to the main path regularly. Even if you think you remember the way, the forest can look completely different from another angle. So it's safer to go back to your reference point now and then. Don't forget, the forest can get dark quickly in Finland, especially in autumn. Always plan your trip early in the day. Back home, let's take a look at the harvest. Spread the mushrooms out on the floor. It's a beautiful mix of colors and shapes. I decided to cook some of them, so next I'll blanch a few briefly in boiling water. This helps clean and prepare them for cooking. For the rest, I'll dry them naturally in the sun for long-term storage. The mushrooms need to be completely dry, otherwise they might get moldy. The scent of fresh mushrooms fills the kitchen, earthy and warm. It feels rewarding to see what nature has offered, all from just a quiet walk in the forest. After 2 days, they look much better, though some still need a bit more time to dry until they're light and crisp. Once dried, they're perfect to keep for months. Just soak them in water before cooking, and they're ready for soups or sauces. Thank you for joining me in the Finnish forest. I hope this video inspires you to explore nature and maybe find your own mushroom treasures next time. If you have any questions or doubts, feel free to leave a comment. Finally, let's replay some of the best moments from today's mushroom hunt. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more nature adventures. See you in the next one.